Hi, good morning, folks. We are live again in the constituency of Glasgow Pollok, and it's Alistair McConnachie here from A Force for Good. And this afternoon, we're outside. We are outside the Hawkhead Asylum Tower in Glasgow Pollok. Now, difficult to get an entire view of that, but it's very much on the scene. When you look out over the constituency of Glasgow Pollok, you see this massive tower. And I've always wondered what on earth it was. And I decided I'm going to come out and have a look at it. And there's some renovation work I see. As I say, folks, this is in the Glasgow Pollok constituency. And of course, we are out to make sure everybody knows that there is an election coming up on the 6th of May. 6 days to go. 6 days to go, the final countdown. And this is the Hawkhead Asylum Tower. Now, this area was an asylum that was built in 1895, and that's the water tower. The water tower, and it's very much a distinctive landmark in Glasgow. And I'm just going to see if I can get round to the other side of it to find out what's going on here. And these buildings in the back, I know the area is still a hospital, but I don't know the nature of all of these buildings here. I know a lot of them are just flats. Anyway, we're going to get Humza out. And the word in the constituency is that he is panicking. He is panicking because he knows that there is a serious danger that he could, in fact, lose his seat, because all it takes is for a few people in the SNP to switch over to give their votes tactically to the Labour man, and he's certainly out. So this could happen. We could get Humza out. Now, I'm here with the Hawkhead Asylum Tower in the background. I'm just going to go around and see if there's any kind of information about what this building is, because it is a very distinctive landmark in the Glasgow Pollok constituency. And it looks like there's renovation work being done on it. Now, also, folks, remember, tomorrow is the 1st of May, and A Force for Good is going to be out in George Square in Glasgow. And we're going to be celebrating the 1st of May because it is 314 years since the 1st of May 1707, when the unions of parliaments of Scotland and England joined together and became Great Britain. Let's see if we can get that in the background. Pity about well, it's not a pity, it's good that they're renovating the building, but there's scaffolding right up it there, up halfway. That was actually right up to the top last week, so they must be taking it down. Hawkhead Asylum Water Tower, no longer functional, but when they took various buildings down, they left that one up, which I'm glad to see. Very much a distinctive landmark in this area of Glasgow Pollok, which is going to be voting on Thursday, and we're going to vote to get Humza out. And of course, if you are in Glasgow South Side, that's Nicola Sturgeon's constituency, you can also get her out by voting for Anas Sarwar, who's the Labour leader. And the word in the constituency from Glasgow South Side at the moment is that's going to be a very close race. That's going to be a very close race. And who knows, imagine if Anas Sarwar for Labour took that off Sturgeon. It would be quite remarkable. It would be quite remarkable if that were to happen. Quite remarkable. And it would be such a good thing. So let's see if we can move over here. So basically, our advice is, if you would normally vote SNP, simply sit on your hands this time, or if you prefer, vote for any of the other candidates that are on the Glasgow Pollok or Glasgow South Side ballot paper. And if you want to get Humza out, some of you may consider a tactical vote for Labour, but there's other good candidates there. The point is, don't vote for Humza, don't vote for Sturgeon. And if you're in Edinburgh Central, the tactical vote there would be for Tory. And if you want to get John Swinney out in Perthshire North, again, the tactical vote there would be for Tory. But we're not party political as such, we're just pointing out what the tactical position is. Good to see folk coming in. Now, we're also intending to get the Greens out. Okay, so please do not vote for the Green Party, because the Green Party are driving the woke agenda. The Green Party are driving the woke agenda, and they're driving it in a very bad direction. And I was very pleased to see yesterday there was a protest outside Ross Greer's constituency office. He is the Green MSP for the west of Scotland. And there was a women's group who were campaigning against the Greens and to get the Greens out, because the Greens and the SNP are very much involved in this whole woke agenda, which is for putting men in women's prisons and all sorts of strange, weird, and very dangerous things like that. So don't vote Green and don't vote for the Scottish National Party. Not if you want a Scotland which respects freedom of speech and respects women's rights. Okay, folks, now tomorrow we're going to be in George Square and we're going to be celebrating the 1st of May, which is the 314th birthday since the 1707 Union of Parliaments. And it's going to be the first celebration of that event that we know of in George Square. And we're going to have a good crowd there. It's all very well organised. We've been in touch with the authorities. Come along. We'll supply all the flags and all the banners. We've got a great Get Humza Out banner. We've got our Purge the Sturge banner. It's going to be a really good event. So do come along to that. That will be kicking off at 1 o'clock in George Square, Glasgow, tomorrow, Saturday, the 1st of May. That's Hawkhead Asylum water tower in the background, for those of you who are wondering, presently under renovation. The last remaining structure of the buildings that stood in that area behind me that were built in 1895, although there's actually other buildings here that have now been converted into flats. Folks, hopefully see a lot of you tomorrow, George Square, 1 o'clock. Thanks for watching.